Well, I've always said Jolana has met her match in Shereef. And we've certainly seen her go through other friendships and other relationships, um, and all of them were good and productive and important in her evolution. But when we met Shereef, we saw that he had the kind of mind, intelligence, the kind of introspection, the kind of empathy and compassion, and the creativity that would always keep her on her toes and interested. And I've said, I think that it would have taken an extraordinary person to really enhance her life and to be a mate for her. And I think she definitely found that in Shereef. And yeah, I'm very impressed with him. I'm not surprised at all that she is attracted to him and marrying him, because we could tell this quality right from the start.
Well, there's the old saying that life imitates art, and Jolana's been coming up to Ashland and seen a lot of productions of Romeo and Juliet. So we did think this match had a little bit of the Montague Capulet potential, with my coming from a Jewish background, and she chooses to fall in love with a guy who's grown up in Cairo. And so I guess there was a little apprehension about that. And I have to say I give Shereef a ton of credit when I kept asking Jolana, well, has Shereef told his parents yet that your father's Jewish? Even though I'm not religious yet, I'm Jewish on both sides. And, well, he hadn't gotten around to it yet, and I guess the truth was he was pretty darn nervous about it. And then I thought it was really beautiful. I guess it was a Thanksgiving a couple of years ago or something. He came up to me and he apologized. I am so sorry, Ron. I'm so sorry. And because he had finally informed his parents of this dreadful fact of my Jewish background, and they had just been just fine with it. And of course getting to meet Hani and Olfat, and they're coming up to Ashland a few weeks ago, confirmed that any of that nonsense about potential Middle Eastern enmity there is really doesn't apply to us, and we're just really happy to embrace their family and feel so warmly embraced ourselves.
And I think Jolana's entire extended family consists of a lot of diversity, and I think that we just welcome that diversity and embrace it, because we know that more richness comes from combining cultures, religions, ethnicities, sexual orientations. we just have a very, very inclusive family, and lots of love and respect for every single person's choices in the family. And so I think that's another way I think she's living out the way she was raised, to be tolerant, to be accepting, to be inclusive of multiculturalism in all of its forms.
We are happy to be here, even as divorced people who are really good friends, and I guess we want to say, for whoever might see this tape someday, it's really important, even if you don't stay married, to try to stay friends, and I know that that's meant a lot to our children, and
they're very grateful for that. They're grateful that we have kept a peaceful, we raised them to believe in peace, and that peace is a possibility, and that peace is a desirable thing. And how could we model anything but peacefulness and enjoy for each other's choices, whatever they are and wherever they take us, but also to know that we wanted to maintain a unified parent group for our children, so that they would always feel that their family was one family.
Amen.